Have you ever wanted to do a little bit of kitchen alchemy? Today, we're going to turn simple sugar and water into beautiful, sparkling, edible crystals. But I have to warn you, this experiment comes with one very important ingredient: patience. If you've got that, you're ready to start. So grab your aprons and let's make some science you can eat. First things first, let's gather our materials. It's super simple. You'll need a clean glass jar, some water, a lot of sugar, and I mean a lot. We'll talk about why in a second. You'll also need a piece of string or a wooden skewer and something to hold it in place over the jar, like a clothespin or a pencil. Oh, and if you want to make your crystals colorful, grab some food coloring. That's it, simple ingredients for some seriously cool science. Now for the magic, or rather, the chemistry. We're going to create something called a supersaturated solution. It sounds fancy, but it just means we're going to dissolve more sugar into water than should normally be possible. To do this, we need heat. Pour about 2 cups of water into a saucepan and bring it to a boil. Once it's bubbling, start adding sugar, 1 cup at a time. Keep stirring until each cup is completely dissolved before you add the next. You'll notice something amazing. As the water gets hotter, its molecules move faster and spread farther apart. This creates more space for the sugar molecules to sneak in and dissolve. You'll probably be able to dissolve about 4 cups of sugar into those 2 cups of water. You'll know you're done when no more sugar will dissolve, even with constant stirring. At this point, you've successfully created your supersaturated solution. It's like a liquid that's absolutely packed to the brim with sugar, just waiting for the right moment to release it. If you're using food coloring, now is the perfect time to add a few drops and give it a good stir. Turn off the heat and let the solution cool down for about 20 minutes. Be very careful, as this syrup is extremely hot. While it's cooling, let's prepare our seed for the crystals to grow on. Take your string or skewer. To give the crystals a head start, you can dip it in the sugar solution and then roll it in some granulated sugar. This gives the sugar molecules in the solution a rough surface to cling to, encouraging crystal growth to start right there. It's like giving them a little roadmap to follow. Once your sugar syrup has cooled down a bit, carefully pour it into your glass jar. Now, suspend your prepared string or skewer into the center of the jar. Make sure it doesn't touch the bottom or the sides. You can use a clothespin or wrap the top of the string around a pencil and lay it across the mouth of the jar to hold it steady. Find a safe spot for your jar where it won't be disturbed. And now, we wait. This is where that patience I mentioned comes in. Over the next few days, something incredible happens. As the water cools down completely and slowly evaporates, it can't hold all that dissolved sugar anymore. The solution is unstable, so the sugar molecules need to go somewhere. They start looking for a place to settle, and they find our seeded string. One by one, they begin to leave the liquid and attach themselves to the string and to each other. They don't just pile up randomly. Sugar molecules have a specific geometric shape, and they lock together in a repeating, organized pattern. This ordered structure is what we call a crystal lattice. Day by day, you'll see these lattice grow. It starts as a faint shimmer, then becomes a small cluster, and then grows into a beautiful, complex structure of sparkling crystals. It's like watching a city being built on a microscopic level. The slower the process, the larger and more perfect the crystals will be. That's why it's so important not to bump or move the jar. After about a week, you should have a magnificent string of rock candy. The process might take a little longer depending on the temperature and humidity in your room, so just keep an eye on it. When you're happy with the size of your crystals, you can carefully pull the string out of the jar and let it dry on some wax paper. And there you have it. You've taken a simple liquid and, through the power of chemistry and a little bit of patience, you've grown your very own edible gems. It's a fantastic demonstration of how molecules organize themselves and how physical states can change. From a disorganized jumble of sugar in hot water to a perfectly ordered, solid crystal lattice. You didn't just make candy, you performed a real scientific experiment. You can break off a piece and taste your success. It's the sweetest reward. Science has never been more delicious. Thanks so much for joining me on this Kitchen Alchemy adventure. I hope you have a blast growing your own sugar crystals. If you try this at home, I'd love to see your results. Let me know in the comments how it turned out. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more fun and tasty science experiments. See you next time.